Hey guys, welcome to the first ever episode of Epilogue, where we talk about literary related news. I'm your host, Dana Bredeweg. Today I am dressed like a very impractical sailor. Here's your top 5 book related news items according to me. Our first piece of news is a little bit old if you're a J.K. Rowling fan like myself, but I'm super excited about it, so we're just going to talk about it. J.K. Rowling, or I should really say Robert Galbraith, has given up the rights to A Cuckoo's Calling and The Silkworm so they can be adapted into a TV series. Yes! For those of you who don't understand what I just said, I'm going to take you way back and explain. Robert Galbraith is J.K. Rowling's not-so-secret pen name under which she has scribed the murder mystery series that centers around a war veteran turned private investigator, Cormoran Strike. BBC One is who picked up the rights, and they have said that J.K. Rowling will have a very hands-on role in adapting it to a TV format. Definitely looking forward to that one. Okay, next up we have a shout out to New York City, who is clocking some major hours in the libraries. According to an article posted in the New York Times last month, over 37 million visitors were perusing their ways through New York public libraries last fiscal year. That's more than museums, gardens, zoos, and major sporting events combined. Keep it up, New York City, you're killing it! Here at the University of Oregon, we've just finished midterms, which means that finals are coming up, and everyone is very, very stressed. So if you're feeling stressed, like we're feeling stressed, I want to recommend this new relaxation technique that is sweeping the nation. Adult coloring books, not to be confused with adult coloring books, they're coloring books for adults. But apparently a lot of grown-ups are picking up their Crayolas to take a break from the stressful world, and it's become so popular that in fact, Secret Garden, which is a coloring book for adults, is on the top 10 bestsellers of Amazon right now. I haven't personally tried it myself yet, but my neighbor's been working on this mandala coloring book, and it looks really, really cool. What do you guys think? Is it worth a try, or is it just kind of weird? Kind of a cool discovery from the University of California, Berkeley. They were sifting through some San Francisco archives when they discovered some unsigned letters from none other than Mark Twain. These were written to the San Francisco Chronicle, which back in the day, 150 years ago, was called the San Francisco Dramatic Chronicle. Mark Twain wrote these when he was 29 years old and still kind of deciding where his career would take him. And don't worry, we have a link so you can read the stories yourself. And if you want a teaser, there's one of them where he calls the San Francisco police chief a dog, and that really didn't go over well. Let's just say litigation happened. But check those out for yourself and let us know what you think. Lastly, I have a book recommendation for people who love books so much they want to read books about books. Bookception. And it is a book about libraries, actually, and it's called Improbable Libraries, a visual journey to the world's most unusual libraries. And it features some really kick-butt librarians in their quest to bring books to all of the people. And it highlights such places as an open-air library in Tel Aviv, a really cool guy who rides around on a camel with books strapped to it so he can bring books to remote villages in Mongolia, a gentleman who has redecorated his car to be a weapon of mass instruction, and also the first ever animal library. So if those are things that interest you and you like pictures and fun facts and books about books, you should check that out. That's all we have for you in this episode. Make sure to check out the links if you want to know any more information about the stories that we discussed today. And while you're there, leave a comment letting us know what you think, or maybe some news items that we should cover for next time. Before I let you go, I have a shameless plug. Last night, I got to talk to super cool physicist and author Leonard Mlodinov about his new book, The Upright Thinkers. We also talked about what it was like to co-write with Stephen Hawking and also Star Trek: The Next Generation. If that interests you, keep an eye out. That should be headed your way soon. I'm Dana Bredeweg with The Epilogue, and we'll see you in the next chapter.